anyways, enough of that. Wow. We actually beat Madrid, bro. I never thought I'd ever see this day. 3-0. I told everyone, come N5 and see. I told all these man, Ali, Jules, Jans, DSK, producer Nacho, I told you as well. I said, come N5. You man will see. This is the thing, I like Madrid. But guess what? We showed them. I thought without Gabriel, we'd definitely be conceding at least 2. On paper, Madrid's attack is the best attack in the world. They got the 4 best players in the world. Come on now. It's crazy, bro. But I had time to reflect. We have to talk about the player ratings. 100%. For both teams, both parties. Let's get straight into it. Starting at the back. Davidson. David Raya at the back. Wow. Did he have much to do? No. But those shots from Mbappe, from Vinny, you never know where it can go. There was one good save he actually made from Mbappe. It was one-on-one with Mbappe. You never know where he's going to go. David Raya pulled off a nice save. David Raya, for me, leading out from the back, I think he gets a solid 8. Right back. Timber. Urian Timber. Oh. When you have one of the best wingers in the world, if not the best, Vinny Jr. coming down your side, bro, you should be scared. But Juwon wasn't. He dealt with my man. Vinny is one of my favorite players right now. He's one of the last Joga Benitos, bro. He's always trying to take on a man, always being entertaining. In yesterday's match, he wasn't. The fact that people generally don't know how good Juwon Timber is on the ball is criminal. I wouldn't even be surprised if he started the game in 10. 10 or 6, whatever. For what he done against Vinny, 8.5. Saliba, wow. I told this lot again. I said it before. Saliba held up my man back when he was at Marseille and my man was at PSG. Why wouldn't he do it again? Why are people surprised that he's done it again here at M5? And the way he dealt with, there was a mistake from Kivio. We'll get onto him. Saliba had to deal with that and then track back. Luckily, Madrid didn't score. Mbappe didn't score. Saliba gets a 9, bro. Jakob Kivio, listen. My bad, fault. I ain't know, bro. Going into this game, I wasn't completely confident in having Jakob Kivio there, obviously. And that's no disrespect to him as a talent. It's more to the fact that he hasn't been starting games. So your first start, your second start, but your first start in the Champions League is going to be against the greatest club on earth. I was scared. I was scared, you know? I was scared. We was all scared. He made a few mistakes. One of them which led to that Mbappe shot that just went over the bar. Luckily, overall, he didn't have too much to do because of the lack of threat. Me gets a 7.5. I done told you lot about Bad Man Lewis Skelly 2023. Roll the clip.
We've just found a new Jude Bellingham. 17-year-old Miles Lewis Skelly is the talk of the town in academy football. Now, at such a young age, Miles possesses all the qualities to become a top player.
2023, I said it. He ain't even played a first team game. I saw him run through a whole team. I think it was against Wolves in the FA Youth Cup. Run through a whole team, then pass it to my man and he scored. You see how strong he is on the ball. For someone of his small stature, no disrespect, you're small. Someone of his small stature, how strong he is on the ball and how technically good he is at dribbling and holding the ball. And his passing, that assist to Marino. Guys, at 18 years of age, what was you doing? Me, I know what I was doing. Me, I was grinning. I was working at Nando's, I was grinning. That was what I was doing. You, what was you doing? Miles was scared. Wow. Way he again stopped Rodrigo, the same Rodrigo. Wait your turn, Rodrigo. Wait your turn. I'm coming to you. He stopped Rodrigo from even getting a sniff at goal. What did Rodrigo do? Someone tell me, what did he do? I don't know what he done. Me too, I'm still trying to figure out to this day, a day after what he done. What did he do? But right now, in the Premier League, I can't name a better left back than Miles Lewis Skelly. I'm sorry, I can't. Milos Kerkez. For me, Miles 9. 9 out of 10. Onto the midfield.
But wait, you there. Yes, you. Put the food down. Subscribe now to the front 3. I don't know why you're not doing it now. Do it now. 3, 2, now. All right. Let's get back to the video.
Odegaard dictated the play well. Captaining against his old side in the quarterfinals of Champions League, you had to have some balls on you. He had nice little intricate plays with Saka. That's what we was missing before. That's what we needed. Didn't put the ball in the box enough that I'd like him to do. Obviously, we know him and shooting. It doesn't go well together. But Martin Odegaard, I feel like he's been heavily disrespected this season. And people have forgotten how good he is. I feel like there was more outstanding players so again, I'm going to give him an 8. Standard, solid. Thomas Partey. I was scared coming into this game having Thomas Partey. Just looking at the midfield and the energy that Madrid have, aside from Modric, he's 40, guys. Go home and sleep. Thomas Partey is struggles with running, as do I. I struggle, but he has a slim body, unlike me, so he should be doing better in running. But aside from the fact, he's still done very well in midfield. He again stopped all those phases of plays. He was standard. I think 8. 8 out of 10. No, 7.5 because you got a yellow. Declan, yo, leave him to the end, actually. Declan, we'll come back to you, my friend. I got something for you. Martinelli. By the way, I'm one of the ones that never gave up on Martinelli. And I never have and I never will. Because I know the talent. You can't lose talent in football. You can't lose it. Especially at that age, when you're young. Guys are telling to me, Martinelli's what? Martinelli's... Shut up. No, actually shut up. Martinelli, he has finally found his Brazilian passport though. He's finally taking on his man. And all of this comes down to confidence. He's sniffing out the goals. And coming up against Valverde, I was scared though. But today, they struggled a little bit. I was happy to see that. Madrid. Us pushing down Madrid. Bullies, bro. We stuffed their man in the lockers. Martinelli put some good balls into the box. No one was there again. Story of our lives. No one was there. It was a solid game. 8 out of 10 for Martinelli. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really going different with the ratings, but everyone done so well, it's hard for me to do. Mikel Merino, R9, M9. It was a great goal. Aside from the goal, that man didn't want to go into the box. Marino, he took that goal very, very well. He swung his body. 8.5 out of 10. Now, Bukayo Saka. Wow. Time and time again, I keep telling you guys how good he is. You guys keep saying, oh, you're somebody, sorry, you're so delusional. And why you think Saka's so good? You're glazing him. Brother, watch the game. I feel like people don't watch the game anymore. You know what they watch the game with? Their ears. They're there like this. How do you see out your ear? You're a joker. You're a joker if you don't know how good this guy is. When I'm telling you he's better than Rodrigo, it's because he's better than Rodrigo. He will perform better than Rodrigo. 9 times out of 10. Guys, they couldn't deal with him. David Alaba, Camavinga. Everything that happened in this game happened because of him. That one ball into the box. Yo, any striker in the world gets that. Yaya Sanogo, Shamat, Olivier Giroud, Connor Wickham. You know how many goals we should have scored? Even my man's, bro, you see how pissed Saka was because no one was there. It shows to you that we need that attacking threat. We need that striker. And even a backup striker after that. Did I get Marino rating? I think I did, 8 out of 10. For me, Saka, 10 out of 10. That's the performance you remember. That's the performance you say to your grandkids, bro. People may be saying, oh, it's just a quarterfinals of Champions League. You don't understand this. It's rare that we come up against Madrid. It's rare that we come up against Madrid like this. That on paper are so good, are full of giants. And we come away with a clean sheet and a win. So of course we're going to get gassed about this game. This is a big game for us. Madrid are a bigger club than us. We can say that easily. The main man, Declan Rice. Wow. Again, I keep trying to tell these. When Saka was out, he's our most important player. He was our best player. He was our attacker, midfielder, defender. Everything Declan Rice could do. And it's the only people that know how good Declan Rice is are West Ham fans and Arsenal fans. And we finally seen it with his free kicks. Now, I can't sit there and say I expected him to score a free kick. I didn't. Let alone to score 2 free kicks. That was crazy. I nearly had tears in my eyes because of the moment. But those free kicks were world class. They're going down in history. Think about the stadium. You think about the team. You think about the goalkeeper, Courtois, one of the world's best. Whipping that. There's no keeper on earth right now that gets any of those free kicks, let alone the second. I don't understand why you don't know how good he is. Declan, 11 out of 10. He wins that ball so much. Madrid, we're gonna rattle through. There's not much to say on Madrid. If you watch them this season, and I feel like I've watched enough of them this season in La Liga, for 70 minutes, they don't control the game. They're more of a give it to your big guys and let's see what we can do. It's like an old school type of football. But when they play well, they play well. They just haven't been the proper Madrid. They will gel together and they will get better. And they just give it time. And when they do get better, it's long. it's very, very scary. The problem lies with the structure, the spine of the team. They've had those injuries. That's the biggest problem. That's a problem for us as well. Obviously, Ancelotti has his troubles. I feel like he's not getting it right. Maybe Ancelotti, your time's done at Madrid. Defensively, they're not there. For me, they have no good left back. No good left back. Courtois, I give a 7. Valverde gets a 6. Didn't really do much. Was then moved later into midfield and still didn't do much. Essentially, I'll give a 7. I feel like he had those good last-ditch tackles. Some of them were over-exaggerated. They were already going off. Centre-back options Spain have are ridiculous. Kubasi, Hoysen, and now Asensio. Wow, I wish I was Spanish. Rudiger, not the best of games. There's not much he could have done, man. When you're coming up against the best right wing in the world, I gotta give him a 5 out of 10. Rudiger, 6 actually, because I love you. Alaba, on toast, 3 out of 10. Modric shouldn't be playing. This is not me saying it out of disrespect. Modric is just 40 years old. He's about to be 40 years old. Guys, he cannot play 90 minutes. Guys, he can't. Modric, 3 out of 10. Camavinga. I hate seeing yellow cards for kicking the ball away. Camavinga, 2 out of 10. Jude Bellingham, I feel like, again, was one of the better performers. There was a great pass to Mbappe that led to the one-on-one that he maybe should have scored. Jude, I think I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Rodrigo, again, that man was a ghost. He actually did nothing. He was literally held down by Miles Lewis-Skelly, so I gotta give him 3 out of 10. Vinny, he tried, and he always does try, but it just wasn't his day. And that's okay. It was not saying he's bad. Vinny, 4 out of 10. Mbappe, again, tried a bit harder than the others. Had a few shots, especially in the first minute, but ultimately there's a chance he should have scored and didn't create enough for someone of his stature. So I think I'm gonna have to give Mbappe 5 out of 10. And the ref was crap onto the second leg. The game's not done. Now we're going into Bernabeu, 0-0. Bernabeu, when the crowd gets up, it's like cracking the veins. 70-minute mark, watch. 70-minute mark for Madrid. That's when they just get a sniff of life. It's mad. Bye.